Alright, now somebody better explain to me where the hell everyone else is.
Your Highness! Professor! I'm so glad you're both safe.
Why are you here?
Oh my god, they all got so much taller.
Did you forget? We all made a promise on this very day 5 years ago.
Dimitri, weren't you the one who asked that we all meet up here?
That is very
Don't
true.
be silly. Of course you remember our promise. That's why you and the professor are here, right?
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for a while now. I am relieved to have finally found you.
Yeah, but we're still one member short. Anyone want to tell me what to do is?
Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking corpse.
Why would you say that?
That is what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness.
Gilbert still looks the same. Aside from maybe a few more gray hairs.
But the jail cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to...
He was locked up in Ferdiad?
To do.
No. Don't. What happened?
He's dead. He died in my place.
No.
I see. We will be sure to honor his loyalty, Your Highness. As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House Rowe. Cornelia's band of traitors now refers to kingdom territory as the Fargus Dukedom.
The dude deserved better.
They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region.
Cornelia?
She is a mage who has served the royal family for more than 20 years. There is much to tell you. I will explain everything in time.
Well, it's not like all of the kingdom's lords have sided with the Empire. There are plenty of houses, like mine and Felix's, that remain stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness, please allow us to take up arms at your side once more.
And I feel like that even if I did a different house, I wouldn't be able to get to do because he would rather serve Dimitri. You had a good point about Gilbert. Pretty much only the students look different. Yeah, and like he's got maybe a few stubble lines. Like right there along his chin, he's got a few stubble lines, a little bit more gray hair. I can't remember if that bang was down beforehand, but...
What we need more than anything isn't soldiers, money, or supplies. We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty. It is yours alone to bear, and well worth fighting for. Only you can
can't
gather
believe
our
the dude's
troops
dead.
and lead us back
Come
into
on.
the light.
Still needed Dimitri.
I see. So, you all agree that we must fight back. And you see how that woman, how the Empire cannot be forgiven. That we must wipe them all out until not a single one of them remains.
Wipe them all out? I don't think any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
So,
Professor, there is something I would like to ask you.
okay, 1 second, Gilbert. I wonder if... Because I know that the 5 years before this, I don't think Annette knew that her dad, who was standing right fucking in front of me, I'm assuming, was there. Because Gilbert said the whole reason he went to the monastery was to reconnect with someone. And clearly, looking at the two, it's pretty freaking obvious to see that they're fucking related. At least in some way, shape, or form. Because like he even brought up a net during one of the conversations you have with him. Did say she was looking for a knight. Yeah, and he's a knight of
Please,
the kingdom.
join me
of
inside the monastery.
Yeah. That might have been cleared up via support combos. Yeah, probably, Join me inside of the monastery? Okay. That...
To think you survived under all that rubble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now.
Okay, that... Yeah, wait, where are the other knights?
On that day 5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army,
Right.
Lady Rhea went missing. Since then, the Knights of Seiros have continued searching for her. And for you, I hear they have yet to find any promising leads.
So they're still out there.
As the Empire has yet to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No, never mind. Once news of your survival gets out, everyone will flock back to the monastery.
What happened to the kingdom?
After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered. I was once a knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the Knights of Seiros and returned to serve the kingdom.
I love how unassuming Gilbert is. You survived for 5 years under rubble. I'm not going to question how you sustained yourself and why you didn't climb out of the chasm before now. Welcome back. Yeah. I resigned from the Knights of Seiros and returned to serve the kingdom.
However,
What? Is that?
this is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed
Oh, that's
Rufus?
Cordelia?
Oh, but it's true. The only one who could slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince. You can't deny it.
Oh, they're talking about Dimitri? That's why he was sentenced. Oh my god.
Rufus is Prince Dimitri's uncle. His Highness is incapable of such an atrocious crime.
Gee, I wonder
as
if
murdering
Cornelia's
his
evil.
own
Yeah,
blood.
what gives it away?
Ah,
The,
but they were never
lots of
very
feathers?
close, were they? It's a well-known fact among former retainers. There are even rumors that Rufus was originally involved in the tragedy of Dusker.
Oh no.
Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage.
It's the face and voice? Yeah, a little bit
But
of both,
I'm
yeah.
afraid none of that matters now.
Cornelia, do not tell me that you...
The decision has been made. His Highness will pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day, the royal bloodline will come to an end.
Oh my god.
All you have left to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after announced that his sentence had been carried out. With His Highness's death, the royal bloodline of House Blathid was erased from this world. True to her word, all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart before our eyes.
So, wait. If it happened and was like a public execution? Because if not, then that explains, obviously, that it wasn't Dimitri that died. But if it was public, how did they manage that?
Since the execution and the prince's corpse were concealed from the public,
Never mind,
there
I'm
have always
stupid.
been those who believed His Highness was still alive.
That's the... Shut the fuck up, Steven. Let the story play. Oh my god.
As for myself, I only began to hope 3 years ago, when I chanced upon some compelling rumors.
What rumors?
An Imperial platoon attacked without warning. Incident after incident of Imperial generals being slaughtered in Kingdom territory.
That was nice of Gilbert to answer your question so patiently. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like Dimitri.
It is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that it is hard to imagine they were killed by human hands.
That really sounds like
I
Dimitri.
followed the rumors to location after location. Eventually, I had seen enough. I knew the rumors were true. Finally, after a half-decade of torment, it happened. I found him. I fear his deep hatred and the weight of his solitude have consumed him for far too long. We must bring him back from the edge on which he stands. To that end, I must speak with His Highness. I imagine it will not be a quick or easy conversation. I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will... never mind. What must be done, must be done. I would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to get some rest.
Oh my god. Oh man, the dew's gone now? Man. I don't want the dew to be gone. He was a tanky dude.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Guardian Moon.
You say Azure?
The Delusional Prince.
It's not Azure? Oh, Jesus. Have I been saying that wrong for all my life?
Prince Dimitri and the remnants of the royal army join with the remaining Knights of Seiros to form a revitalized kingdom army. Using Garreg Mach as their base of operations, they rise to action against the Empire.
I don't think it matters which way how you say it. Okay. Man. This fucking story, it has me enthralled and I love it. I'm just so happy to see most of my students. She fucking sad. Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons. Sure. Oh my god.
You? So you were alive after all.
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried
Okay,
about you.
why do all these guys look the same except for Cyril? Wait, is that Cyril in the back?
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting
Since your
Gerald
students are now
down by
adults, you
not
can learn
finding
from them just like you could at the faculty? No shit, really?
Guess you lucked out.
Oh my god! What happened to you? He grew right up. Holy shit. He was tiny before. Now, oh my god. Silly TK, adults don't age.
We've been looking everywhere for you. But I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
I would have expected some of these guys to have at least longer hair.
Professor.
Gilbert has told us everything. From here on, our strength is yours as well.
But Flane?
Does my
Right,
heart
Flane
well
didn't
to
even...
see that all
It
of
didn't
you
look
are
like
safe.
Flane aged at all.
Now that we have all gathered, let's discuss our next course of action.
We have two objectives. To overthrow the Empire and to rescue Rhea. I have no objection to joining forces with you. After all, our interests are aligned.
Nothing could be more reassuring than securing the cooperation of the Knights of Seiros.
Thank you.
The Archbishop entrusted all of her affairs to you. From now on, I shall comply with your wishes.
We'll make Garreg Mach our base, and prepare to make our stand against the Empire. There is a fair amount of damage, but we will at least have shelter from the wind and rain.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
I feel like there's gonna be like base defending every now and then.
While it may be a strategic location, it's too far from the front lines to be worthy of notice at the moment.
Probably have until the end of the month.
This area is inconvenient as far as transport time is concerned, so it's of little importance to their war effort.
Maybe it's the hair. Green hair gives you perma-youth. Yeah, maybe.
Even so, nothing slips past the Emperor.
Like, you'd
It's
think
safe to
that...
assume she at least has this place under
Oh,
surveillance.
wait. You'd think that at least like Seteth here would have like a little bit of bags under his eyes or something. Or like a little bit more of a goatee or something. Or like even with, oh, she's not in the shane. in the shot. Let's say even with Catherine have like a little bit of longer hair or
Professor,
something.
what do you think about making this place our base?
I have no objections. Gathering resources would be difficult. I mean, there's a logical point to gathering that would be difficult, because then if there's actually people out on like patrol for the Empire around this area and you get spotted, that's gonna be bad.
Yes, that is a valid concern. Fortunately, there are still villages and hamlets nearby. And though I wouldn't call them abundant, we have war funds as well.
That is also true.
What do you think, Your Highness?
Do as you please.
Oh, great.
Hey, don't act like this doesn't concern you. We finally reunited after all this time. We've got to work together.
I can't believe how much she changed. Because, like, I think beforehand she had, like, freckles across her face, and now those are gone. She doesn't have the short hair anymore.
She's right. In fact, why don't we all join forces and clean this place up a bit?
Tell him, Annette.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. And it'll give us time to reminisce about all the good old days at the Academy. I can't wait.
So wait, does that mean I can't do, like, the instructing thing anymore?
How carefree of you.
It may sound trivial, but...
Oh, no, he had the
it's a good
freckles.
idea.
Never mind.
I understand feeling impatient, Your Highness, but patience is key at a time like this. If we fix up
His
our
hand's
base,
not
it
even
will
on his
improve
arm. His hand's,
morale,
like, right here.
which will be sorely needed as we...
His hands are right, like, hovering over him.
Fools.
Let's all settle down. Let's all get along. Let's all get along.
Stay out of this.
Excuse me?
Please, calm yourself, Your Highness. We are not your enemies.
My enemies say the same.
What happened to him? It's like he's a completely different person.
I feel so bad for him. Would it help if I brewed him a nice pot of tea?
Mercedes, I wouldn't do that. He's hover-handing Gilbert. Yeah,
I cannot claim to understand how he feels. However,
he was alone for 5 years.
The way he's behaving, it's as though he's being haunted by some unseen force.
Oh, wait, when he saw me, he thought I was a ghost. Oh, I got a bad feeling. What if he thinks that... What if he's blaming himself for Dedue's death? And he sees Dedue everywhere. I'm worried. He wasn't always like this.
Perhaps.
Oh. I hope that's not the case. Oh, I still instruct. Okay. Ash would like to speak to you. Yes. Come speak to me, dude.
Hey, Professor. Did I ever tell you what happened with that thief?
Did you actually catch the thief? No, you didn't.
I went after him, and I did manage to catch up, but...
He escaped? You couldn't get him to pay for the book?
Sort of. I actually decided not to make him pay for it.
Oh?
My pockets were pretty empty after that incident, if you want to know the truth. Well, what happened was, when I caught him, I asked him why he stole the book. He said he thought it would fetch a good price, and that he really needed the money. He had a sick kid and couldn't pay for medicine.
Oh. He didn't look old enough to have children. Well, no, he had... God, that was a while back. That's actually... God, that was part 16. Oh, no. He had sideburns and longer hair.
Oh, maybe you're right. But if he really did have a sick child, that would be a matter of life and death.
That's
A
true.
little money is nothing compared to that. I'd rather believe a lie than risk someone's life if I'm wrong. And to be completely honest, there was a time when I wasn't so different from him.
You were a thief? Oh, that's how he knows lockpicking.
It was a long time ago, and I've put all that behind me now.
Yeah, that was familiar
Yes,
faces, the
I was.
muted episode. Yeah, it is. I put all that behind me now, but yes, I was.
My parents died of illness, so I had to provide for my little brother and
Oh,
sister.
that's right, because then he got adopted by Lord Lenato.
I did my best to earn money for them legitimately, but I wasn't able to bring home enough. So I turned to thieving. From people on the streets, from shops, even from soldiers. I knew it was wrong, but seeing my brother and sister's smiling faces made me too happy to stop.
Can't imagine what that must have been like. It was definitely wrong. Can't imagine what that must have been like.
I really regret that part of my life. I was stupid. But shortly after I turned 9, I crept into a local noble's mansion, aiming to steal whatever I could get my hands on.
Was it Lenato's?
The noble had all sorts of valuables. But what really caught my eye was a book with a fancy cover. That book was Lug and the Maiden of Wind. The knight in the illustrations was so impressive I just couldn't tear my eyes away.
You stole it because you liked the cover? Go on.
You probably see where this is going. Moments after I grabbed the book, I was caught in the act by the noble. And that noble was none other than Lenato.
And then he gave you a place to stay.
But Lenato was incredibly kind.
Oh my god.
Without asking any questions, he gave me the book. And money, too.
This is why I love Fire Emblem. Because they bring back something that you talked about previously and expand upon it and make you actually happy about it. I love that. I fucking love that.
When I told him I couldn't read, he invited me into his mansion, along with my brother and sister. He taught me how to read, personally.
And now Lenato's fucking dead. The way to ruin the mood, Polar.
So, with the thief I caught in town, I was trying to do the same thing. To be like Lenato. I want to make up for the bad things I've done. To leave this world better than I found it. That's why, even if it wasn't easy on my pockets, I'm proud to say I helped him.
I mean, it's true. Didn't you have Ash kill him? Not Len... Wait. Oh shit, I forgot you fight Ash. Or not Ash, you fight Lenato. Oh no. I forgot all about that. Did I have Ash kill him? I don't think I did. Oh no. Isn't that a little self-indulgent? Are you sure you did the right thing?
I know what you're trying to say. My contribution
God
probably
damn it, I
won't
thought...
change much. And it's not like I have the money to help everyone who's suffering from poverty. Even so, I can't bear to stand by and do nothing. What else could I have done, Professor?
I don't know what episode it was, though. B rank. Ingrid's birthday. Have some flowers.